Rick liked to dress like a cowboy, in all white. And he took notice when his fans stole his look and took it to the streets.
We used to stay at the Park Plaza in New York. And this one time, Rick and I were in a limousine going to do some shopping, and we saw these girls walking down the street, and they were in all white, and then they had these cowboy hats on. Everything just like Rick. So Rick looked at them. He's like, "We're at the plaza." He screamed it out the car. And they looked at Rick so they saw who he was. So we go do some shopping. This is about 4 hours later. We go back to the hotel. These girls are in the room. Don't know how that happened. This is the Park Plaza now. Could have robbed us blind. Could have been crazy. But it didn't turn out that way. It was wonderful. But Rick called the hotel manager and said, "Look, that ain't supposed to happen." We stayed there a whole week free. A perk.
The experience may have also led to his biggest hit.
He was in one of the rehearsal rooms at the record plant messing around, and that's how that got started.
He started playing this bass part, and then you could see the sparks happening.
She's a very kinky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. She will never let your spirits down once you get her off the street. Oh, God.
Rick started talking about a girl that he wanted to get with, that he couldn't bring home, blah, 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 blah. Had drug reference in there too. But it just had all the elements of stuff he had been doing all his life.
That girl is pretty kinky. The girl's a super freak. I really love to chase her. Every time we meet, she's alright. She's alright. That girl's alright with me. Yeah. Hey, 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 hey.
It was really a throwaway song. It was just he needed one more song to throw on his album, Street Songs.
I think in every musician's career, there's a song that they don't like, and to them it's a throwaway song. And then next thing you know, it's the biggest thing ever. Well, with Rick, it was Super Freak.
Street Songs went triple platinum. We were kicking that ass out there, man. Whooping that shit like it was right. And about that time, Rick said, "Hey, man, let's go to lunch." I said, "Okay, we go to lunch." And we're sitting there, and here comes Neil Young. And he called him Ricky. And they sit down there kicking it. I'm sitting, God, this is fucking Neil Young. You know, one of the giants of rockdom, as it were. And they're kicking it up, laughing about the old days. I'm sitting there mesmerized. And Rick was one of the few people in Toronto that told Neil, "Why don't you sing?" I wouldn't have done it. I thought he had one of the worst voices in the world, but nobody else could sound like Neil Young. And therein lies the fact how he got so hugely successful. He always could write and play, but it was his sound. We're sitting there, and I'm listening to these giants, man. I remember Neil saying how proud he was of Ricky. Because, man, you're doing it, man. You're number one. It was beautiful, man. Absolutely beautiful.
It may have been beautiful, but it was not enough for Rick James.
I mean, he gave a 2-hour show every night, and it was high energy. He was headlining, and he was like what the people had been waiting 4 or 5 months in anticipation to see. He'd reached that echelon. But MTV didn't care. You could watch Neil Young all day long. This is before MTV was playing black music, let's put it that way. They may have been around, but they weren't playing any of us. I don't think there was a BET yet.
What is the problem with MTV not playing your material? What's going on?
I wish I could answer that. I see all these acts. Some of them don't have record deals. Some of them don't sell 9 records. Then there's acts that sell millions and millions of copies of records, and people want to see them, and we're not seeing. Maybe it's the skin we're in.
Next time, the super freak gets his wish, and it gets super freaky.